Hello students, I am Rajeshwar, your geography teacher. We were there on chapter number 13, conventional source of energy. Earlier we have discussed about the coal, now we will discuss about the petroleum. The word petroleum has been derived from the two words, petra plus oleum. Petra means rock, oleum means oil. Thus, petroleum means rock oil. Petroleum is also known as liquid gold because there is not even the tiniest part of crude petroleum which goes waste or remain unused. It is a complex mixture of hydrocarbon compounds. The petroleum gas is called natural gas, and the semi solid or solid form of petroleum are known as asphalt, tar, pitch, bitumen. Petroleum is found in underground reservoir in sedimentary rocks formation like sandstone, shale, limestone. In some wells, crude oil is formed along with the natural gas and water. The formation of petroleum is there when the animals are buried down inside the earth and layer upon layer are deposited on them, and due to the metamorphism earlier we have discussed, when the high temperature and high pressure is applied on the buried animal matter, then these animal matter change into the petroleum and vegetation matter change into the coal, and that metamorphism play important role for the formation of petroleum inside the sedimentary rocks. When this crude oil is refined, we got petrol, diesel, kerosene, tar, liquefied petroleum gas, lubricant, and paraffin wax are some of the products which are obtained during the refining process of petroleum. Now we will discuss about the advantage of petroleum. Petroleum is a compound of hydrogen and carbon along with small quantity of oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur and organic metallic substance. Now, the main advantage, petroleum has high density. 1 kilogram of oil can generate 10,000 kcal of energy. It is in liquid form and can be transported through pipes or vehicles. It is used as fuel. Its fuel derivative include ethane, diesel, gasoline, jet fuel, kerosene and LPG. By providing lubricant and compact and convenient fuel, petroleum plays a major role in transporting on land, on sea, and in the air. These uses show the broad area of application of petrol as a source of energy. Petroleum, after refining, is used for the production of various petrochemical products like synthetic fiber, rubber, synthetic fiber, polystyrene, PVC, phenyl, gasoline, carbon black, printing ink, film photography, cosmetics paints, varnish, lubricant oil, and paraffin oil. Petroleum is used for power generation in India. It is confined to use in a few thermal stations which are located close to the oil wells and refineries, and also diesel and gas turbines. And we can say there is huge advantage of petroleum to the human being because of its wide utilization in different areas. Petroleum is a natural fossil fuel and non-renewable. Its availability is limited. With ever increasing demand, petroleum resources are fast depleting. Extracting and burning petrol generate greenhouse gases, and that contribute to the environment pollution and global warming. Its costs are quite high because of limited supply and high demand. It is highly inflammable and can cause fire. During extraction of from sea or transporting of oil spill in water, it can cause pollution over the water and pollute it, and then cause death to a number of marine animals. Next is oil refineries. Crude oil is refined and processed in refineries producing light distillated like gasoline, LPG, and naphtha. Middle distillates such as diesel and kerosene. Heavy ends like fuel like lubricating oil, bitumen, petroleum, coke. In India, most of the refineries are located in public sector with 5 private and joint sector. The Reliance Refinery Petroleum Limited at Jamnagar in Gujarat is the first refinery in private sector. Most of refineries are located near the oil field and near the coast to minimize the cost of transportation to avoid the risk of transporting the oil inside the country due to inflammable nature. Distribution. The entire oil production of India so far comes from the Assam Arakan belt, the Gujarat Camby belt, and the Mumbai offshore zone. The first belt runs from extreme northeast of Assam to the eastern border of Brahmaputra and Surma Valley. The second belt extends from Mehsana in Gujarat in the north and continental shelf of coast of Ratnagiri, Maharashtra in the south. The main areas are Mumbai High, oil field of eastern region, oil field of western region. Mumbai High in Maharashtra is 176 km of Mumbai in Arabian Sea, a huge deposit known as Mumbai High, struck in 1974. Mumbai High is most productive oil field and has a reserve of 5 crore ton of oil. Mumbai High is also called because of its high over the syncline of rock structure in which the oil has been struck. It is higher than the normal height of oil is taken from the depth of over 1400 meter with the help of a specially designed platform known as the Sagar Samrat. It is a self-propelled jack-up type of drilling platform. One mark question can be there. What do you know about the Sagar Samrat? Then you will write down a specially designed platform for the extraction of oil from the Mumbai High is known as Sagar Samrat. Next is oil field of eastern region. India's oldest and the important oil bearing area in the eastern part of the Himalaya in Assam, Digboy oil field situated in Lakhimpur district of Upper Assam is the biggest oil field in North India. Moraine, Hosenpeng and Hazurijang is also have the oil field. Oil field of western region of India in Gujarat, Camby Basin is the site of the main oil bearing sand. The other oil field of importance in Gujarat are Kalol, Koyali, Kosamba, Sanand, Kantha, Ankleshwar and Navagaon. Beside these oil fields, a number of potential areas have been discovered in the state of Tripura, Punjab, Nagaland, Gujarat and West Bengal, and also in the basin of Kaveri, Krishna and Godavari river in the south. Next is natural gas. It is found in association with the mineral oil, therefore an oil field yield natural gas almost invariably. It is mainly composed of methane 95%, propane, ethane. It is a fossil fuel. Natural gas deposits mostly accompanied oil deposits because it has been formed by decomposing remains of dead animal and plant buried under the earth. The gas used for running vehicles is known as compressed natural gas, as the name suggests, and it obtained from the natural gas. These are known as LPG and CNG in short form. The gas supplied to house use is called LPG, liquid petroleum gas, and is a byproduct obtained after refining crude oil. The main component of LPG is butane, the other being propane ethane. It is odorless, but the LPG in our domestic gas cylinders give a fuel smell. This is in fact due to the ethyl mercaptan, a fuel smelling gas, added to LPG so that any leakage of LPG from the cylinder can be detected instantly. In many places, LPG being replaced by piped natural gas, which is not stored in cylinder like LPG, but it continuously supplied through pipeline from the source. CNG, compressed natural gas, it is being used as an alternate to petrol and diesel for transport of vehicle. Delhi has totally switched over to CNG, where buses and auto rickshaws run on this vehicle. Now we will discuss about the distribution. Over 3/4 of India's natural gas comes from Bombay High. The rest is produced in Assam, Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan and Tripura. Now the advantage and disadvantage of this. Compared to petroleum or coal, natural gas causes less damage to environment. It is easier to preserve than the other fuel. It can be stored and transported through pipes. It can be piped into house for heating and cooking purpose and running off a variety of appliances. It is a cleaner, cheaper fuel than diesel or gasoline. It is lighter than air and tends to dissipate when there is a leakage, unlike propane, which being heavier than air collects into explosive pockets. It is used for producing hydrogen, ammonia for fertilizer and some paints in and plastics. Now disadvantage. Leakage of natural gas are tremendously dangerous. Such leakage may cause explosion on fire. When inhaled, the gas is highly toxic. Leakage of natural gas can have serious consequences as methane is more toxic than carbon dioxide. For use as fuel except for methane, all other constituents of natural gas have to be accepted. Processing results in many byproducts: hydrocarbons, sulfur, water, helium, nitrogen, and carbon. Like all fossil fuel, natural gas, through found in evidence, is a non-renewable and hence likely to be exhausted at some points of time. The infrastructure of natural gas production and distribution is fairly expensive. This includes separate plumbing system and specialized tank. Natural gas, when used as a fuel in vehicle, provides less mileage and than gasoline. Thank you.